They were four of the biggest TV stars of the 90s. Huge. Tinky Winky, Dipsy, Laa-Laa and Poe.
But what
Amazing.
What was it really like being on the Teletubbies? Now, almost 30 years since the iconic children's show hit our screens, we're joined now by three of the stars from the original series.
Yeah, John Simmit, who played Dipsy. How are you, Dipsy? Jess Smith, who was the iconic Sun Baby with her own Sun Baby, Poppy. Hi, both. How are you? And Nikki Smedley. Laa-Laa is joining us live from Edinburgh because you're up at the Fringe at the moment. Good morning, everybody.
Morning, good to be here.
Hi. I just don't know why I thought you'd be in your costumes.
No, I couldn't afford it from the dry cleaners just now.
Oh, there we go, Nikki. Good stuff. Hey, Nikki, you're up at the Fringe at the moment because you've kind of Teletubby themed show going on up there, have you?
That's right. I have my show Confessions of a Teletubby. We're here until Saturday the 10th at 10:30 in the morning. It's marvellous Space UK. Well, it's been going really well. People have a great time.
Let the confessions begin. How did it all start?
Well, for me, it started in the unbelievable way of seeing an ad in a paper, doing the audition, getting the job. So, yeah, that was unlikely, but true.
Did you know what you were getting into? Did they give you any clue that you were going to be this kind of famous, kind of bubbly creature?
Well, yeah, because we were in sort of from the beginning, which was really lovely because we had a chance to sort of help develop our characters and so forth. And actually, it was when Anne Wood came into one of the auditions to tell us exactly what it was she was trying to do with the programme. And she was brilliant, and she spoke with such eloquence and passion and integrity that I did have a slight suspicion it was going to be huge.
I mean, Nikki, it was huge, but I remember like a lot of parents were quite appalled at first because they were a little bit unsure whether their children would pick up the Teletubbies dialect, weren't they?
They were. I mean, I think parents were unsure because unlike a lot of shows, we didn't have a grown-up on the screen explaining to the adults what was going on. You know, the kids got it like that. They understood. And also, I think children, they're not stupid. They understand when we're playing an game, they understand that that is there and it's television. And when you have to say, you know, yes, hello, nicely to, you know, aged granny or whatever, you know, they know.
Nikki, is it true that Laa-Laa was, you know, people used to write in with love letters for you?
Yeah. Lovely Laa-Laa. Yes, they did. We all had really lovely bits of, I mean, some children they'd send us like their favourite little toys and things. It's a gesture of love. It was incredibly heartwarming.
Oh, lovely.
Dipsy, did you Dipsy get many love letters, John?
No love letters, but lots of letters today from people aged anything from 25 to 32.
Wow.
From around the world, and they're always saying, oh, thank you. This is on Instagram, by the way. Thank you for making my childhood wonderful.
Amazing.
And you get that all the time, I mean, nearly daily. And it's all over the world because it's in so many countries. However, there's still no appropriate response to that because one, it's humbling, but how do you respond to somebody saying, who you've never met, saying, you made my childhood wonderful?
But you can only respond as Dipsy because they want to stay with the Dipsy
This is
thing,
true,
right?
and that furry toddler can't really write. So.
No.
John, do you tell people that you were a Teletubby? Because obviously they wouldn't know unless you told
I don't
them.
open with that, but it tends to precede you. The fact, you have some very famous work clothes. Put that away. You know, it precedes me all over the place in many countries.
And how did you get the job?
I went to an audition, being a comedian, not an actor. I turned up and they liked the way I move, and they asked if I could sing, and I can't. But I lied that I could because I could tell that the producer was actually interested. And subsequently, myself, Nikki, Poi, and late Simon, we've sung on 2 #1 singles and sold over 1 million records. So it's bizarre, but pleasantly bizarre. Put it that way.
Can you remind me of Dipsy's voice?
Oh, you got me now.
I can't.
Big hug.
I'm right back there.
Which is a bit of a contrast to my natural.
I got to hear Laa-Laa. Nikki, can you give us some Laa-Laa? Do you guys want to have a little Teletubbies chat, maybe?
We met in Edinburgh last year because I went to support Nikki's show there. It's brilliant, by the way.
Well, you know, do you want to have a little Teletubbies chat?
We love you, Dipsy.
Big hug.
Big hug.
This is so funny.
goodness.
And we've got to come to you, Jess, because I've got to say, you can actually tell that you were the Teletubby baby because you've got such a baby face. You haven't sort of lost, like, your baby face looks. Look at you here.
Oh.
And how beautiful and how cute were you? That has been shown all over the world. How many episodes your face has been on. And you are here today with the happiest baby in the world, Poppy.
Hi, Poppy.
Hello, how are you?
So, I mean, it's so unusual for you because Jess would have known nothing about it. You're a baby.
Yeah, absolutely nothing.
And do you tell people that you were like the Teletubby baby?
I don't know, but everybody I'm with knows. So everyone else tells everybody. So my partner Ricky tells everybody, and so does his family, so does my family. Everybody tells everybody. So it doesn't matter where I go, everybody knows.
And how did you get the job then?
I was being weighed at the hospital. Apparently I was a crybaby at the time, but the only way my mum could settle me was to take me to the hospital for the midwives, and that was like the furthest point of the village, so that's where she took me. And the producer had been in the same day and asked to forward any baby names. So that's what happened, and I believe it was a mini audition, and then, yeah, I got the part.
Your eyes haven't changed.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
The eyes, yeah.
Those
Oh,
bright
wonderful.
blue eyes.
Oh, wonderful.
And what would you say if anybody wanted Poppy to be the baby of the new Teletubbies, because she's so happy?
She is. We'd absolutely go for it. Absolutely. It would be so nice to see her on, like, my role from when I was little, just to take over my legacy, as it were.
She's been smiling since she came in, and the beauty about being the baby is you don't have to wear a costume. Nikki and John, I want to talk costumes. First of all, Nikki, talk us through what it was like wearing that costume. Because these were long days,
Yes.
weren't they?
They were very long days. We were there for kind of 11 or 12 hours a day, and, you know, through the heat of the summer. And I always say to people, if you want to kind of replicate it, you could wrap about 15 blankets around yourself, tie a bag of coal to your head, blindfold, go into a sauna and jump up and down for about 11 hours, looking fantastically happy about the whole thing. And that's my job.
I got to ask, what was in Dipsy's handbag?
Dipsy didn't wear a handbag. Dipsy was too manly for that. Tinky Winky's handbag.
Tinky Winky.
Tinky
It was
Winky's
Tinky
handbag.
Winky's handbag.
Reflecting of the times, it was Nokia second series, very, very basic and brick. Basic and brick.
Really? Mobile phone. That's hilarious.
And Jess, what are you doing with yourself now then?
Maternity leave,
Oh,
so
God, lovely.
full-time
And
mum.
enjoy it.
Absolutely love it.
Enjoy every single second of it as well.
John,
Wouldn't change it.
what an amazing legacy all of you have left on so many people. I love the fact there are 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds contacting you.
And at this point, we have to big up Poi, who played Poe, late Simon Shelton, Dave Thompson, all the others who contributed, and particularly the producers, because Anne Wood has already mentioned, and Andy Davenport. They were visionary. They weren't making anything that was already out there. They came up to do something original. As you see, as Jess says, it's touched people all over the world, so you don't have to mention it, people know, you know, so...
I heard recently that where they filmed it was that the real setting is actually it's changed. They put a pond in there, so it's not there anymore where the Superdome, because a lot of it was real. You were actually running up and down hillsides in those outfits.
Correct, and I think so many people visited and make a pilgrimage, a non-religious pilgrimage down there. The owners of the farm wanted to reclaim it as a farm and stop people coming around taking pictures, so it's returned to its natural state.
Where was the set then?
It's just outside Stratford and Avon, in an area called Wimpstone. Oh. Would you think if you're a teenager coming from there, that would have been a bit tough?
Far away.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the one.
Can you leave us with just one more Teletubbies chat between you, Dipsy and Laa-Laa? Just a little more, because it's so lovely. Give us I don't care what you talk about.
It should be an end, shouldn't it? It should be where we say goodbye.
Yeah.
Bye, Dipsy. I don't want to see you, Dipsy. Have a good time with it. Bye-bye.
Oh, thank you, guys. Nikki, good luck at the Edinburgh Fringe.
Kill it again, sis.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Cheers,
I
Nikki.
love
Thanks,
how close
John.
you are. John, thank you for coming in. I really
Cheers,
enjoyed
buddy.
that
Thanks so
chat.
much.
Thank you for having
Jess
us.
and Poppy, good luck with everything.
Jess.
Enjoy your maternity.
Thank you.
It is